Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
So this is vlog number 4. I thought I'd just start off with a brief example of how to make a cup of tea. Just because I've spent the week in meetings and people have been making cups of tea and it's not right. And actually, if you go anywhere in the world and someone tries to make you a cup of tea, it's always wrong. So that is the way of doing it. If you've ever got an English person coming to visit, if you are making a cup of tea for someone who you don't know, make it like that. Don't put the milk in with the tea bag. Come on, guys. And Americans, it is not lemon that goes with tea. It is milk. Agreed. The Indians do say that we buy the worst type of tea going, but that is what the Brits like. They like that kind of tea. Anyway, thought about doing what to talk about on this vlog, and I think one of the key ones I wanted to talk about was perspective. I think that perspective is pretty much everything. I was in the army for 8 years, and I never really tried to get fit. I tried to avoid it. I was okay at fitness, as in I could just about get by, but I really wasn't up to the standard that you'd want to be. Really, should have been doing a lot better and tried to ignore it and so on. And then I noticed after I left, I started to get fat and I kind of didn't do anything and I thought it would be fine. And then I started trying to run, and I'll put up a video about this, but I was trying to run, but I wasn't really putting much effort in. And then I got a phone call from the doctor after a routine blood test, and it said that my cholesterol was double what it should be, and that it was a dangerous level that might impact my health. And that's when perspective changed. And I looked at the kids, looked at my missus, looked at my life, I looked at how old I was, I realised that I had to change. And immediately I got out, started running again, started going quicker, started going faster, started losing more weight, started to eat healthily. I think at one point I was probably sneaking like 3 chocolate bars a day. And what I did was I looked at the amount of saturated fat in foods and cut back. So we were eating good food. It just wasn't saturated fat. It wasn't any McDonald's or pizzas or, things like that. And what happened? I lost a stone and a bit in weight, and I felt healthier. My heart was healthier. Did blood tests 6 weeks after my blood was, I think it was about maybe 7 or 8, and in cholesterol you're supposed to be at 5 or below, and it went from 7 down to 4, and that was just through sheer determination of or willpower of eating the right stuff and getting out and running and doing that sort of thing. And I didn't have that willpower before because I didn't have the perspective that you might die. And that's the simple fact, is that everything that you are trying to do is about perspective. And if you don't want to do it, even if you say you do want to do it, you feel like you want to do it, unless you get that perspective that says you'll never achieve this goal unless you do it now, you're never going to get there. So have a look at, if you're failing at doing something, look at the perspective. Change your way you think about it. Just think, if it's coming to like weight loss, for example, and you think, but I want to eat some unhealthy things, and I don't really want to exercise, it's tiring and blah, blah, blah. Look at the perspective of it's going to kill you. Do you want to die? And if the answer is no, then do something about it. It's the same as if you're deeply unhappy at work, if you're not happy with your life. It's just that one piece of perspective that goes, change it. Do it now. Don't wait. Don't wait another day. Don't put it off until tomorrow, because you'll never do it. So that's the talk of perspective I wanted to just put across today. Work from home day today. Lots done, lots achieved. Hopefully some good stuff for work. Weekend, going to do some more of my own sort of side projects. And hopefully put some stuff together over the next 2 weeks. And I'll tell you about it. Bear in mind, we've had one view of one of the videos, none the other. It doesn't matter, because I can look back at this and I can see exactly what it is that I was trying to say. I think you've got to try and put some more me into it, which is why you've got how to make a cup of tea. But I mean, maybe the voice is putting people off. 23 seconds, the longest anyone's stayed on for, or the average time people stay on. One person stayed on for 4 minutes, which was good. And if that was you, well done. You managed to survive. But I do say that my voice is what you imagine the colour light brown would sound like if it had a voice. So maybe I need to change my voice or change the way I'm talking. But for now, that's not going to happen. Thank you very much for watching the vlog. We're going to come back next week. Maybe do some different things and see if we can tempt some more people to come and watch and maybe give some feedback. I think one of the things we've got to do is the title. At the moment, the title is just not clickbaity enough. I think that's why don't we do an experiment? If it's just you and me, we do an experiment and say, okay, well, what title, if you do 5 titles next week, if you do 5 vlogs next week, what title gets the most amount of views? I mean, that's the ridiculous thing. It's all about clickbait. So if you put certain things in, we'll try 5 out, and you can see the experiment and see what which one works and which one doesn't work. Anyway, if you like the vlog, subscribe, put a thumbs up, that helps, and also put comments. Listen, if you hate it and it's absolutely ridiculous and rubbish, please put that in the comments. It's fine, it won't offend me in any way. I don't really care one way or the other. But we're going to keep plugging away, keep doing this, and see where we get to. So, see you next time.